Greetings, first cohort. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus, Volcanic, Prometheus. Episode 16, Recovering Stolen Items. So it looks like mining picks for other elements is the popular choice. I think it makes the most sense to go with platinum. Knowing that, I'm going to move the platinum to the front of the smelt queue. I know the pole's blocking it, but yeah. And then, actually, you know what? There is an argument to be made that I should get obsidian picks instead. Ooh, I canceled it and it was a tie. So how about a quick tiebreaker between next operation and mining picks? Quick tiebreaker. While I just do some base maintenance-y stuff. The antibiotic tonic, maybe I'll hold on to. Because sometimes cave sickness can be real bad. So that's not a bad, like, everyday carry to pair with the suture kits. Eventually, what might make sense is survival kits. Once I can grow reed flower and lily. And I have a source of honey, because that's like a fix whatever the hell is wrong with you. Except for, broken bones. Which is just easier to stock, even though it's more expensive. I've been consistently getting about 90 to 100 wood off 6 plots. And that's without, like, fertilizer or anything like that. It's not bad. Pretty steady income. Alright, next operation, we'll say, is the winner here. With that said, I should maintain my gear before I do anything else. Like, get it all repaired. I really get ready for whatever the next operation is going to throw my way. Also, contemplating whether the recurve bow... Yeah, I'm going to say the recurve bow is worth it. So before I go, I'll get the improved bow, which means my last bow is going to get the attachment removed, because you can always undo attachments. It's not... You can add them and remove them as you wish. Let's take the shaped obsidian and repair the pick. And then for the bow, we need 8 rope, 8 steel. And screws. What was that random, like, lightning strike? We don't have a storm, so I'm really confused. Alright, so next operation is Offender.
We've had an urgent one come through for you. Seems like Group 15 have a thief on their hands. Think you can catch...
Attention, prospector. A manhunt is underway. Group 15 property has been stolen. The thief reported to be in your vicinity. You are the nearest contractor to the site. Further instructions will be relayed to you shortly via precursory methodology. Going offline. Clearing frequency.
Did that damn AI just call me old? Did you hear that? Some brave soul decided to make off with Group 15 tech. Can't tell if that makes him crazy, brilliant, or maybe just suicidal. Anyway, if you can find the missing gear, you'll probably get in the good books with the group. They seem to have a renewed interest in the area, for better or worse. One of their satellites picked up a signal from the stolen tech. Location marked on your map.
Alright. We are obviously gonna be on the move. We're headed back into the plains, which means I should get... I need to basically ship out with everything that I could possibly need because I can't resource harvest once I'm over there. So let's ship out with fiber and sticks in my inventory. So if I need more thatch constructions or bandages, I can make them on the fly. I should also probably get another suture kit or two, just in case. I don't suspect I'm going to get, like, mauled to the point where I need a whole bunch of sutures, but to that end, bring some bone and leather so I can make them on the fly as well. Here we go. I did just make a whole bunch of arrows for the brand new bow that I just made. We'll do a re-up on food. I have the ability to make up to 20 thatch with the current equipment that I have on me. I'm not going to commit to it becoming thatch unless I need it, though. Water. Let's get both my water skins with potable water. And before I do that, top the food and water up for the, for my, where is it? Yeah, here it is. The food and water up for my pets full. So that they are tended to. And then probably grab the extra lantern too. Because I really like... The Icarus has such hard shadows. Like in real life, this wouldn't be this dark. It's just, you know, so I usually just keep my lantern on all the time. This water's for them, and then I'll fill it up for me as spare. Because I still don't have a thermos. But because where it has me going right now isn't anywhere crazy, it's still pretty close by. I don't necessarily need to, like, gear up for horribleness. Like, this should be fine. So grab the spare lantern, grab the spare ox bladder, and then head on out. Don't forget the hammer. I have it. I have not forgotten. So let's top up this ox bladder, grab the new one, and then grab the spare lantern, which I highly doubt I'll need, but it is getting a little, kind of like late in the day in game, so, you know, you never know. So I think I'm ready. Over prepared, if anything. Current priority is find the stolen tech. I have not yet unlocked the canteen. No. I certainly could have afforded it, but, like, I just haven't invested the points for it. Oh, you know what I should have done? That one-shot pistol would have been nice just to hold for 10% more movement speed.
Hard time telling which of these creatures are native to Icarus or Earthies we messed up. We always figured there'd be a small impact on wildlife we introduced here. Hell, we resequenced their genes. Thank God there were no people down here when it happened.
Yeah, good job, UD and Sinotai. Making drac monsters and stuff. So, the long and short of it is, a lot of the animals, obviously, were transplants from Earth that, like, mutated a bit. And then some were native here that, like, mutated as a result. The story of Icarus is, it is a moon that is around, the close... Oh, that's a stone jaw. A moon around the closest star to us, apart from our sun, which is Alpha Centauri. Or I think this is a moon of Proxima Centauri. It doesn't really matter. Basically, we found a planet, or a moon, similar enough to Earth that we, like, tried to terraform it. And there were exotic resources on this moon that screwed up the terraforming process. And, as a result, it created a sort of a gold rush for the exotics, because the exotics held properties that were special, but also made the planet, like, damn near impossible to survive, to the point where, like, the atmosphere isn't breathable, the water isn't potable, and the animals are super, super feral and hostile. So that would be the story. You could have sworn I unlocked the canteen. I did. I just haven't made it. The reason I would typically use the canteen, or the thermos, sorry, is, if I was heading into the cold biome, I would make myself like hot chocolate or hot tea or something to keep it warm, because then you can throw that in your water slot and stay warmer. But this mission doesn't have me going anywhere crazy like that. Although I have no idea why I'm like completely voluntarily going on a night mission. Yeah, Gorse Tea works great for cold biomes. Absolutely. 100% agree. Don't do it, Spidey. You'll die. And I'm lazy. Oh, trees I never cut down. That's fun. I don't even think I have my axe. I do, but I don't feel a need to cut those down. I don't need the extra weight. Yeah, I have trees at home, exactly. And my trees grow lovely coconuts. Diddly-dee. And I can line them up in a row. Big ones, small ones. Oh, for the love of God. Some as big as your head. Was that song really about coconuts, though? I'm starting to have my doubts. Alright, piggies. Do not... let's pet them all. Do not enter the lava, please. No lava. Oh, JD. Leveled up. So, there we go. Max hydration. And tomorrow at noon, at like the warmest day, warmest hour of the day, we'll check to see if it's worth it or not. You think it was most definitely about coconuts? I don't know. Seems a bit too happy about coconuts. Oops. God, this area is hot. Oh, Jesus. I know they do that, but it always startles me. It will never not. One of the advantages of putting stuff in caves is, like, there's no weather to destroy it. So as long as there aren't worms nearby, and in this cave there's some worms in this cave, but not, like, in the parts I'm traversing, there's no mechanic that would destroy my thatch stuff. Because, you know, there's nothing to... There's no decay mechanic like that. Which is really nice. Can you stop doing that? They're like teleporting on my face. Alright. Reminder. I cannot resource anything now. I am completely... I'm out of biome now. So... Can't touch anything. Unless it's directly related to a quest item. Oh, frickin' flame pig. Yep. Only you can start forest fires. Alright, we're gonna want to come down here. Oh, hello. Cha-ching! Is there... There's an inventory carry weight there that I could pick up. There's stamina regen there, which might be nice. There's... I'm still thinking about deep wounds. Spear strikes cause bleeding over time. Like, it would cost me a lot to get it. But I don't know, that might be nice. But for now... Actually, I really don't know what I'm putting these into. Yeah, I'll sit on it. Maybe I'll have you guys choose. So, what talent to work towards? I could work towards exotic sprinter, which if I have at least one exotic in my inventory, I get 10% movement speed. So I'll add that to the list. I could, work on pack lightly for carry weight. With that in mind, if I do exotic sprinter, the prerequisite for that is dense packing, which is also carry weight. So there's a bit of synergy there, if you consider that. I could do ready to work, which is stam regen. That would not be unreasonable. Or I could go into firearms further. Oh, Dreadwing. I was like, what hit me? So further into firearms, there's reduced bullet spread. That's mostly for like shotguns. Yeah, so cheeky. Chance to craft double ammo, but eventually there's critical hit multiplier in firearms, which is big if you're going to headshots. And then chance that guns gain durability upon a breaking shot, or chance to not consume ammo, which is silly. So there's, and then durability loss. So there's other like firearm stuff to get, because I do hope to get to use firearms at some point. So there you go. If you want to vote. Oh, you know, there was one other. I totally like, or spears. Because, yeah, I don't know why I left that out. I could work on getting more spear tech. So these are durability bonuses for spears so they don't break. Thrown spears are highlighted, and then eventually like bleeding, you know, or running faster with them up to 15%, which might be really nice, but I would need to pick up something back there in the earlier tree. But 15% faster running around with spears is nothing to scoff at. That's a big bonus. The move speed is only while aiming the spear? Oh, yeah, good call. That is actually true. Yeah, forget that. That is aiming. I don't want to run around like that. Be a little weird. We're almost at the cave that it wants me to go to.
How in the hell did we get a ping from in there? Well, hey, it's time to figure that out for yourself. Get up there and see what you can find.
The cave's somewhere on this cliffside. And Soul has no idea why there's even people up there. Oops. This would have been a lot easier to figure out during the day, but I've done this before, so didn't throw me for a loop.
Good. Bad. You've got worms.
Thanks, Saul. So these are the teenage worms. The grown-up worms. Well, the somewhat grown-up worms. And I'm not resource harvesting them, I'm just getting my arrows back. It's permissible. You know what? Screw this. Die!
Man, this must have been up here for a while. Just look at this place. This was supposed to be an urgent op. We're hot on the heels of nothing. I'm surprised we even got a signal from this junk. Well, suppose it doesn't change the job. Better clean this place out.
Clean it out, huh? There's nothing here. Maybe inside. Outside, pretty empty. So, we've got the damaged audio log, a sandworm bow, sandworm arrows, and some stuff. And it's a quest, so I take it.
What? As you were.
Good audio log. Some heavy breathing.
Alright. That looks like all of it. Time to blast it back up to Group 15. Start heading back to the site marked on your map.
Oh, you're about to die. Bye-bye. So deliver the stolen materials, which is the audio log. The sandworm bow, I might deliver to. I don't know. I'll keep it. It's mine now. And then here's my reward. I need, like, welder's goggles for when this thing goes around. So this is the infrasonic relay upgrade, which upgrades my contact device. That I got for free. Alright, and you guys want me to work towards exotic sprinter? Yep. So,
Well, I'll be. The group doesn't disappoint. It'll give you access to the UDA mission requisition system while planetside. Go throw it in.
time to work back to the cave. This one was a pretty short one, unlike the last one, escorting Daisy. But it pays well to be the... What's funny is the unit group 15 is like the mercenary group that does sketchy stuff. And I'm a mercenary for the mercenary group. Which means I'm like the super mercenary? Or the super sketchy... I don't know. But yeah, that's game lore. Group 15 are like the shameless mercs that that do some sketchy ops. I'm not judging. I get it. You came all the way here to Alpha Centauri, and you need to pay the bills. I totally understand. Now here's the real question: how many of my pigs are going to get caught fire in the lava pits coming up? All of them? Some of them? Half of them? None of them? It's always funny to see them run around on fire, like not caring at all. I'm so glad that like fire environmental damage isn't worse. Ooh, someone ate you. Because I didn't skin you. Alright, my favorite cave. As I'm traveling back, maybe grab platinum? Because improved mining picks almost 1 in the polls. And this cave is, I mean, I'm in the grassy plains section of it, but it's like a volcanic cave, so easily I can make the argument of, yeah, I'm already in the basalt expanse. So all these resources are fair game. Except for there's not frickin' platinum anywhere. So this massive, oh, hello. This massive cave has some like side areas, like this one. It dead ends and doesn't lead anywhere. But there's no platinum over there. So I'm gonna have to go across the... And there's worms that way too, obviously. God, where is the platinum? There's lots of titanium. Yeah, I don't know. I was intending to get the platinum here. There's only everything but. Quite literally, I've seen every other metal. Oh, here's some. No, don't do it! What are you doing? Okay, I can't wait here with the pigs in the fire to mine the platinum. I have to teleport them forward. So, as much as I would like to resource exploit this cave, it would kill pigs. So I'm going to hustle out of here. Smart to save the piggies? Yeah. They're very lava resistant, but it will eventually, they will succumb. Oh, God! Jesus! Alright, so the flame pigs, 83, 82, so yeah, they were hurting. If I hadn't hustled away, it absolutely would have been fatal. Eventually. Time to save my bacon? Yes. The other thing is, what should I buy with my newfound Ren once I'm done with this? The options I see are farming stuff or suit and module stuff. And as soon as I can, I'll put up a poll for that. So farming stuff would be like more dirt and then seeds for other crops I'm going to want, like wheat, lily, reed, yeast. Probably those 4. And then suit stuff would be a new suit that has 2 module slots, and then to craft up a God, where? Oh, I'm at the crater. To craft up a speed module, so I have movement speed and fire resist both as a module in my suit. So, what to buy from orbit? Farming supplies or Envirosuit. And I'm auto-walking and trying to type, if that wasn't obvious. Don't worry, I know how to steer. I just really wanted to hump that boulder. It was a sexy boulder. Don't tell my wife. It's my drift, it's my curvy driftwood. Oh, wow. Talk about an area assault. There are so many drifters. I'm just gonna run through. Don't nuke me, bruh! Someone should make a mod for this game, which is, like the ghost recon from StarCraft, calling in like a nuke every time the drifter drops one. Launch detected. Wow, not a lot of farmers here. Damn. Alright. I guess there's not a lot of votes yet, but still. It's worth mentioning, further campaigns or further operations will require me to have medical supplies. So I will eventually need to source what I mentioned. Reed, wheat, lily, and yeast. But not to say that I do need it now. I'm not trying to influence the poll in that way. I'm just saying, like, eventually it's kind of a need to have. That and, of course, if I want to heal myself, I need that as well. So in the tier 3 tech here, the best way to heal yourself would be like something like a heal recovery elixir, which instantly, or not instantly, but nearly instantly regains 500 health, rather than me like shoving in piles of meat in my face in a panic. And that requires salt, flour, charcoal, resin, and that would be paired with the other tonics down here for antibiotics, antiparasitics, anti-poison, because they're, oh god. I'm turning back. Because for some of the campaign missions, you have to aid other NPCs who are like wounded, hurt, bleeding, etc., etc., etc. And the operations do a really piss poor job of telling you what you'll need for those. Which is why I'm giving you fair warning that, like, yeah, you need to show up with that stuff, or they, you know, it's not exactly fail state, but yeah, or you'll hit a wall until you do have that stuff. Well, about tied vote. Home sweet home. So, when you open up the contact device to go to upgrades, close this, don't abandon, close it. Drag this in the infrasonic relay. Done.
Nice work. This should help us stay in touch in the future. Goddamn bot getting in the way, treating me like I'm obsolete. Cost-saving Yudi. Hey.
He's obviously very much a fan of the man.
That seems like us done for now. Until next time, friend.
I love how much he hates them. It's like, God damn UDA. Alright, well the good news is I don't really need any of my, like, brought emergency supplies. Why did I run around with this beacon? Oh my god. It's heavy, too. Alright. Hello, portable beacon. This is my home. Done. And, I guess I'll put the bow and arrows away. But pretty good run. No deaths, no problems, no real hiccups. And we are nearing, well, we're nearing like max temp of about 47 Celsius, and then that will give us an indicator of like, does the water retention talent work or not. So, farming supplies wins by a hair, let's say. So I'm going to do 2 deliveries of dirt and then see what kind of seeds I can afford. I only got 86 there. I mean, it's obviously random, but I feel cheated. I got 95 last time. murder bots roll out. So, requesting equipment. Let's go ahead and craft 2 dirt. And then for farming, we're going to want wheat. We're going to want reeds, lilies, and yeast. Okay. I have a lot more exotics that obviously I could sell, but this is a good start for the farm. Other useful ones in this, so like strawberries, or no, that's not strawberries. Strawberries you cannot find, and there's a lot of recipes that involve strawberries, which are really nice. Some of these crops like just don't exist on the surface, like avocados or strawberries, and you can only really requisition them from orbit. And then part of me is like, coffee is amazing. Coffee beans do exist on the surface, just not in the volcanic biomes, but yeah, whatever. All right, request equipment. Dirt and seed packs. Wow, that nearly landed on my base. With these dirt, let's go ahead and get more plots. I did 2 because it's 20 per plot, so 50 is like 2.5, whereas 100 is 5, and I didn't want to. I wanted a round. So we're gonna need copper for that. Copper wires. It's an odd requirement. And then more iron. And I think we have everything else we need. Cool. Just making sure there's room. I'm gonna pull the sticks out and start putting sticks in the mortar and pestle for space. I should not have queued up so much. I mean, I'll inevitably use the wires for sure, but... Alright, here we go. 5 more plots. And I have 4 different crop types. But, like, wheat is something that you'll probably use more than the others. So I'll do 2 of wheat and 1 of everything else. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus, Volcanic Prometheus, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow prospectors.